Most people think old master paintings are all about saints and heroes. What a sinful miscalculation. All those who sin in lust have been condemned. For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty. No beast is more savage than man when possessed with his rage. The avaricious person is ever in want. If vanity does not overthrow all virtues, at least she makes them totter. What is lower than sloth and stupidity? Envy is pain at the good fortune of others. These works, and many more, only at Sotheby's Old Masters.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Welcome to Sotheby's. My name is David Pollock, and I will be your auctioneer for this morning's auction of Master Paintings Part 1, presented in partnership this year with Qatar Executive. We also welcome our online bidders. Your bids will be appearing on the screens in the front and all around, plenty to see. Before we begin, a few announcements, if I may. As noted in our conditions of business for buyers, everything is sold under the authenticity guarantee and on an as-is basis. As of May 20th, 2024, which has passed, Sotheby's buyer's premium payable on each lot for all categories excluding wines and spirits is as follows: 20% of the hammer price up to and including $6 million, plus 10% on any amounts of the hammer in excess of $6 million. Applicable sales tax will be due on the aggregate of the two figures as part of the total purchase price payable, unless you are exempt from these by law. Please refer to our conditions of business for our full terms of sale. After the sale, property can be collected by appointment only, please, to save you any heartache. Through post-sale services, please contact post-sale services to arrange for payment and property release. For those who are intending to bid, which I know is all of you sitting here today, please refer to the online sale catalog for further information on lots with guarantees and irrevocable bids. Lastly, lots 307, 309, 332, 334, and 335, and 347 have been withdrawn prior to the sale. And with all of that, I hope you're cozy. Thank you for coming in on a rainy day. We'll begin with lot 301, the first of our property of the Bass Miami Beach, sold to benefit the John and Johanna Bass Art Acquisition Fund. We begin here today with Giovanni Mazzone for this wonderful altarpiece, large. You've seen it in the galleries. Not showing here, of course. It's large, but you've seen it. And I can open this here with some interest, if I may, at $60,000, $65,000, $70,000 already here in my book. It's $70,000. $70,000 is bid. At $70,000, $75,000. Edmund Woodbury, our first bidder today. $75,000. It's yours, Emma. At $75,000, $80,000. Chloe Stead had it first. Had it second, rather. At $80,000. I have it in a few places. $85,000 ahead of you, Olivier. We're back with Emma at $85,000. Who would like $90,000? $90,000 is the bid, just ahead. At $90,000, it's yours, Chloe. At $90,000. At $95,000, now you're in, Olivier, from our Paris office. At $95,000. At $95,000. $100,000. There's the bid, yours, Chloe. At $100,000. At $100,000. 110 now. Still in a couple of places at $110,000. Next bid is 120. 120. Calvin in a new place still at 120. Thank you, Calvin. At 120,000 now. At 120,000. Who would like 130? 130,000. Olivier Wood at 130,000. It's yours. At 130. 140. Back to you, Calvin. At 140,000 now. At 140. I have it on the phone still. 150 at 150,000, two places, either side of the room, at $150,000, 160, Calvin, swiftly then, at 160, at 160,000, the bid is yours, Calvin, $170,000, straight away, at 170, it's yours, Olivier, at 170, at 170, Calvin, $180,000, at 180 now. At $190,000. No hesitation. At 190. It's yours, Olivier. At 190. 200. Thank you, Calvin. At 200. Next bid will be 220, please. I have it with you, Calvin, at 200 now. At 200,000. 220. Thank you. At 220,000. At $220,000. The bid is on my right with Olivier at $220,000. Calvin, would you like 240? At 220,000 now. I'll take 230. At 230,000. Olivia, I offer you 240. You'll take it. At 240,000 now. At $240,000. Any more? At 240 now. Calvin, are we all through? At $240,000, I will sell $260,000 in a new place online. Online bidder waiting, pacing, and has now bid at $260,000. 270,000. Online, I offer you 280. It's there for you to click on if you'd like it. But I have it with Olivier at 270,000. You're taking it right away at 280,000. Olivier, can we say 300? At 280. 290 then. At 290,000. Online, would you like 300? At $290,000. The bid is yours, Olivier. Selling now at $290,000. I'll say fair warning, Calvin, online, last chance, selling to you, Olivier, at $290,000. That is sold for $290,000. Thank you, Olivier. Paddle 5-5. Thank you. Moving on now to the next of our works from the Bass. This is Workshop Botticelli. Most of you have heard of him. Thank you, gentlemen. Now showing there. Here it is, lot 302. And I open us at $80,000. At $80,000, 85,000 now. At 85,000. Thank you, 90,000. 90,000, two plays, 95,000, ahead of you both. 100,000, Daria, you're in. At $100,000. Dr. Foner, it's yours at $100,000. There it is. 110,000, back to you, George. 110, 120,000 already. At 120,000, it's yours, Daria. At 120. 130,000, George. 140, no hesitation. At 140 now. At 140,000, Daria, it's yours for the moment. 150 in a new place with you, Eliza. Thank you, at 150,000. 160, Daria, at 160,000. 170 online now. 180, Daria, keeping her hand up. $200,000, we like those kinds of bids. I'll take that. 220, very good. At 220, on increment. It's yours, Daria, at 220 now. 240, Eliza, it's yours. At 240, 260 now. Back to you, straight away. Daria, 260. At 260, Eliza, would you like 280? At $260,000.
We'll take 280.
You will. 300. Took the words right out of my mouth. It's yours, Daria, at 300,000. I have 300 already with Daria, George. I'm so sorry. 320 is yours, though, if you'd like it.
320.
Better. 320,000. 350, Daria, straight on now. At 350,000. Still in three places. At 350. 380, it's yours, George. At 380, 400, Daria. At $400,000, 420 would be next. It's yours, Daria, at 400. 420 is yours, because you asked so nicely. 450, thank you, Daria. At 450 now. At $450,000, the bid is there on the telephone with you, Daria. $480,000, it's yours. Good morning. At $480,000. It's yours, George. Now we're thinking. At 480,000. At 480,000. We've thought enough. At 500, it's yours. At 500. George, would you like to say 550? At 500. Thank you. $550,000 is the bid. George, then, it's yours. All through Daria. Thank you so much. George, selling to you now at $550,000. That went fast, so I'm going to open it to the room. At $550,000. It's yours, George, at $550,000. Any more now? At $550,000, then, I am selling to you, George, and your telephone bidder. I'll say fair warning now at $550,000. That is sold at $550,000 to you, George. Thank you.
Number 69.
Pedal 69. Moving on. is lot 303. Master of the Rival Legend of St. Elizabeth. Too large to be showing here now. It's a wonderful screen, but showing in our double height galleries this week. And I open us here now at $42,000. At 42, 45, 45,000, at 45, 48,000 already, at 48,000 and 50,000. Bid here with me at $50,000. At 50, 55,000, 60,000, just ahead of you, George. 60,000 is bid, ahead of you now. At 60,000. The bid is here. 65,000, I had it there ahead of you, Liz, and I have 70 ahead of you both. The bid is here at $70,000 now. At 70, $75,000. I had it with Liz first, I'm afraid, George. At 75,000, welcome in, Elizabeth. At 75,000, $80,000 now. At 80,000, two phones now at 80. $85,000. Elizabeth Lopkowitz at 85,000. 90,000. Thank you, George Gordon. It's yours now at $90,000. At 90. At $90,000. We're shaking our head, Liz, but we're talking at the same time. At $90,000. Any more? It's yours, George, now. Selling here at $90,000. 95,000. I had it just ahead of you, sir. At 95 on the phone. Would you like 100? You would. It's yours now in the room here in New York at $100,000. Welcome in. At 100,000. I have it in the room ahead of the phones. 110,000. 120,000. I have you now. At 120,000. The bid is there. Seated here in New York City. At 120,000. 130,000 now. 140,000. 140,000. I have it here. Seated in New York. 150,000. Now on the telephone at 150. Thank you, George. 160. There it is. $160,000. I have it in New York now, selling at 160,000. Would you like 170, George? At 160. $170,000 just popped up above your head, George. So there's the bid online at 170. It's online now. 180,000. I have it in a few places. At 180,000. In the room, on the phone, and online. At 180. Any more now? At 180. It's here in New York at 180. Online, one more click perhaps. At $180,000 then. I can sell. At $180,000. Any more? It's yours. Thank you for your patience. I will sell now at $180,000. George, I think you might be sure, but I never know with you. At $180,000, the hammer is up then, selling at $180,000. That is sold to paddle 2217 for $180,000. Thank you. Well, 304, also from the Bass. Large work, therefore it is on your screens. Beautiful nonetheless by Marcellus Koffermans. A triptych in beautiful condition. And for the Koffermans, I open us here now at $140,000. At 140, 150, 160,000. Already, 170,000 I have ahead of you. At 170,000, it's all ahead of you. 180,000, Daria. It's yours now, $180,000. There it is, selling to you at 180,000. The bid is on the right with Daria, but for the moment, at $180,000. Thank you. At $180,000 now. At $180,000. $190,000 in a new place. $200,000. It's yours, Daria. At 220. Thank you. At 220 now. I have 240 online in a new place. At 240 now. $260,000. I have it ahead of you online, Daria. 260. That's all right. 280 now is online. In a new place still. 280,000. $300,000 is the bid. It's yours. All through. Thank you so much. At $320,000. Online bidder taking it. At 320. All through. Daria, thank you so much. Online. I have it now. Selling to you at $320,000. Unless there's any advance, no regrets for this beautiful triptych in stunning condition at $320,000. It's yours online. Hammer's up now and selling at $320,000. That is sold for $320,000 to paddle 78. Lot 305 is here. This is the last of our works this morning from the Bass by Ferdinand Boll, the wonderful Ferdinand Boll, Venus and Adonis, signed and dated 1661. Please see online catalog. We have some added provenance and literature from our wonderful cataloging team. And for this, I can open here at $75,000. at $75,000 now. At 75 only. 75,000, 80,000. At $80,000 here. At $80,000 now. $85,000. $90,000 in the room now. At 90,000, it's seated up front. At 90,000, 95,000 in a new place. At 95,000. It's with you, Christopher. $100,000, gentleman's bid. Thank you. At $100,000, there it is. $110,000 to you, Chris. At 110, 120,000. Thank you, sir. At 120,000. At 120, I have it in two places. 130,000, CTA, it's yours. At 130 now. 140,000, thank you. At 140. At 140. Chris, would you like 150? You would. 150,000. 160,000. At 160,000 now. It's in the room here in New York City. $170,000 now. Chris, it's yours. $180,000, thank you. At 180,000 now. You're all through, Chris. Thank you so much. At $180,000. The bid is here in New York. $190,000 in a new place. Thank you, sir. So wonderful to see you. At $190,000, new place. $200,000 now. 220. At 220, all in the room now. At 220. I will take that because you travel through the rain. At $230,000. 240 now. $250,000 I will take. And I offer you $260 if you'd like it. $260,000 is bid. $270,000 is also bid. At $270 now. $280,000 now. $290,000. Thank you so much. $300,000 all in the room. At $300, all through. Thank you so much. At $300,000 even, the bid is in the room in New York, selling now at $300,000. Unless there's any advance, I am selling here in New York at $300,000. That is sold for $300,000. Congratulations. May I see your paddle? 2219. There it is. Proud. Thank you so much. Lot 306 is here. Moving to Italy. Bartolomeo Bulgarini, beautiful small roundel here. And for the Bulgarini, I open us at 120,000. At 120,000 now. At 120, 130,000. Already online, 130, $140,000. I have it at $140,000. $150,000. The bid is online at $150,000. Thank you so much. I have you online at $150,000 and selling, of course, then at $150,000. $160,000. Thank you so much, Chris. It's yours at 160. At 160, two places now. At 160. At $160,000. Any advance here then at 160. Online, perhaps one more click. It's online first, George. 180, sure. $180,000. Thought you might. At 180,000. 190,000. Thank you, Chris. It's yours now. 190,000. $200,000. Now, online, I had it ahead of you. It's with George Wachter at 200. See, George, I'm fair. At $200,000. It's yours. 220. To you, Chris. At 220 now. Thank you. 240,000. At 240. 260,000 to you, Chris. It's yours, Chris, at 260. It was ahead of you online. At 260,000. I had it with Christopher first. $280,000. It's yours, George. They're right there in my view. You two have been sitting together for a little while now bidding at $280,000. At $300,000. The bid is online. It's online now, 300,000. 320. Thank you, George. It's yours at 320. At 320. It's yours. At $320,000. The bid is yours, George, but for the moment, at 320, $350,000. Confident online at 350. At 350 now. 380,000 to you, George. At 380,000. Chris, are we thinking? At $380,000. Still with you, George, and selling at 380. Online, would you like 4? Would you like an even 400,000? You would. $400,000 is to our online bidder at 400. at 400,000. All through. Thank you, George. We tried. At 400,000. Online, you are taking it. Chris, a sign of life. We're all through. Thank you for being communicative. $400,000. Online, it's yours. That's the universal sign for hold. I got it. At 400.
420.
No regrets. At 420,000. It's yours, George. At 420. At 420,000. Online, I'll give you a moment to think now, but it's with George and his client selling here at $420,000. I will say fair warning now. At $420,000, the hammer is up. At 420,000, and the lot is sold at 420. George, congratulations. Your paddle number, please. The paddle number? Paddle 74. Good teamwork, thank you. 307 has been withdrawn as discussed earlier. So we come to the much loved, much publicized, and very beautiful Raphael, Lot 308. This is St. Mary Magdalene. For this early work by Raphael, I begin here, if I may, at 1,700,000. At 1,700,000, 1,800,000, 1,900,000, $2 million. George, already now at $2 million. It's yours. At $2 million. I have it with you, George, at $2 million straight away. At $2 million. $2,200,000. Thank you so much. Nick Diamel in a new place, head of our private sales division, but very much selling publicly at 2.2. At $2,200,000 in a new place. At $2,200,000. At $2,200,000. Any more now? $2,200,000. George, would you like another bid? At $2,200,000. At $2,200,000. $2,400,000 now. It's online in a new place still at $2,400,000. At $2,400,000. A new bidder has come in, $2,600,000. Thank you so much, Nick. It's yours, sir. At $2,600,000. The bid is with you now. At $2,600,000. At $2,600,000. Online, would you like 2.8? I have it with you. Nick Diamel at $2,600,000. Is there any advance at $2,600,000? At $2,600,000 for this incredibly important early work. It's yours, Nick, now, but for the moment at $2,600,000. Online, I'll give you a moment to think, but I am selling now to you at $2,600,000. At $2,600,000 now, I'll say fair warning, unless there's any advance here, at $2,600,000. The bid is with you, Nick, and selling here at $2,600,000. I'll say fair warning now, last chance at $2,600,000. Congratulations, Nick. It's yours at $2,600,000. 59. Congratulations to you. 309 has been withdrawn, and so 310 is the logical next lot to offer you all today. Lot 310 is by Francesco Di Stefano. We know him as Pestalino. We are also grateful to Hubert Goldschmidt for his assistance in adding some provenance. That is all online. And for the Pestalino, I open us here now with some interest at 170, 180, 190, $200,000, all here in my book at $200,000. Bid here with me at $200,000 now. 220, 240 I have. At 260, thank you, Jules. At 260, $280,000 is bid here. $300,000 to you, Julian. Thank you so much. It's yours now at $300,000. At $300,000, the bid is with you. $320,000, Chloe Stead. Thank you, Chloe. $350,000 to you, Jules. At $350 now. At $350, two places, $380,000. All with my colleagues from London. $400,000. It's yours, Julian. At $400,000 now. At $400,000. $420. Thank you, Chloe. It's yours now. $420. $450. Julian, straight away. At $450,000. At $450. $480,000. Chloe Rose, it's yours. At $480, all through. Thank you, Julian. At $480,000. Chloe, it is yours. At $480,000. Unless there's any advance from the room or online, perhaps. Selling to you, Chloe, $500,000. Christopher Apostle, waiting in the wings at $500,000. Thank you so much, Chris. At $500 now. At $500,000. The bid is there with you, Christopher, at $500. What are you plotting over there? I will take 525. You're so welcome. At 525. She asked for 525,000. Therefore, I'm going to offer you $550,000, Chris. That seems equitable. At 525. You're all through. Thank you so much. Chloe, that may have worked. At 525,000 US dollars. I am selling to you now at 525. Unless there's any advance, it's yours, Chloe, at 525,000. It's yours now at 525. Thank you. 81. Which brings us now to lot 311. This is by Bernardino de Conti. But there she is, much more beautiful than me. This is by Bernardino de Conti. Portrait of an elegantly attired noblewoman in profile. Beautiful Leonardesque profile portrait. I can open us here now for the portrait at 1,800,000. At 1,800,000 now. At 1,800,000. At 1,800,000. 1,900,000. 1,900,000. $2 million straight away. It's with you, Chloe. Once again, at $2 million. It's yours now at $2 million. I have the bid now, selling at $2 million. It's on my left at $2 million. At $2 million, it's yours, but for the moment, Chloe, at $2 million. At $2 million now. At $2 million now, Chloe, it's yours at 2. At $2 million now. It's on the telephone to you, Chloe, at $2 million. 2,100,000, new place. 2,000,001 now. It's yours. Christopher, you're in at 2,000,001. 2,000,002. Back to you, Chloe. We can go in ones. At 2,200,000. At 2.2 now. It's yours, Chloe, at 2. $2.3 million is the bid. To you, Chris. At 2,300,000, 2,000,004. Thank you, Chloe. It's yours at 2,000,004 now. Still in two places. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004 now. Still with you, Chloe. Selling at 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. I agree. At 2,000,004. It's with you, Chris. At 2.4 now. At 2,400,000. Still with you, Chloe. 2.5 would be next, if you'd like it. At 2,000,004. 2,000,005 is the bid now. At $2,500,000. Still with you, Christopher. 2.6 would be next. 2,006,000. Chloe Stead, it's yours now at 2,006,000. At $2,600,000. Chloe, selling to you in your telephone bidder. Any advance now? At 2,006,000 then. I have it in two places still. 2,700,000. Christopher, 2,008,000 swiftly. Thank you. 2,008,000, Chloe. Confident, as always. 2,800,000. At 2,008,000 now. Christopher, a sign. A sign of the times. All through. I think that's the universal sign of thank you so much, but no. At $2,800,000 then, Chloe, it is yours. I'll give the room and online just a moment, but I'm selling to you now at $2,800,000. Hammers up now, and selling to you, Chloe, at $2,008,000. That is sold at $2,008,000. Congratulations. Paddle 81. Moving on now to lot 316 by the elusive monogrammist MHVH. This is the joyous entry of Francois, Duke of Anjou, into Antwerp on 19 February 1582. The anniversary is coming up, all the more important. And I open us here for 316 at $320,000. At 320 now. At 320,000. At 320,000. 350,000. 350 now. At 350, coming in now, 350 and 80. $380,000. 380,000 here. 380 already at $380,000. At $380,000, $400,000 with you, Daria. Thank you so much at $400,000. Selling now on my right at $400,000. It's yours, Daria Foner, at $400,000. Thank you so much. At $400,000. Any advance here at $400,000. $420,000. George Gordon, you're in at $420,000 now. It's on my left at $420,000. $450,000 straight away at $450,000. It's yours, Daria, at $450,000. At $450,000. Any advance, George? $480,000. Thank you. $480,000. The bid is there, Daria. You saw it at $480,000. Now 5. $500,000 is the bid. At $500,000. Would you like $550,000, George? You would. $550,000 now. Thank you so much. At $550,000. Yeah, $580,000 now. At $580,000, I'll take $600,000. Let's keep us on increment. At $580,000. $600,000, thank you so much. At $600,000 now. $620,000. At $620,000 here. Would you like $650,000, George? Thank you. $650,000. George Gordon, it's yours now at $650,000. $680,000. Interesting bidding. I'll take it all though. At $680,000. At $680,000. All through. That may have done it. A gambit. It worked. At $680,000 then. It's yours, Daria. Selling then. At $680,000 to you, Daria. I'll say fair warning, George. Fair warning to the room. Hammers up now at $680,000. Last chance? $700,000. $700,000. My reflexes, you saw them. Sorry? Oh, $720,000. I'll take it. At $720,000 now. At $720,000. All through then. Thank you so much, George. Very clear. Selling now at $720,000 to you, Daria. That is sold. $720,000. To paddle number 60. Thank you very much. Lot 319 is here. Jan van Scorel and Workshop, the Healing of Naaman. Please see our online catalog for some additional provenance. For the Scorel, showing here, I open at only $60,000. $60,000 now, $65,000. $65,000 here. $65,000. At $65,000, $70,000. $70,000. And 5 already now at $75,000. $75,000 now. 80 is next at $75,000. At $75,000. You're coming in now. At $80,000 with you, Alex. Thank you so much. At $80,000. It's yours. At $80,000. And I can sell at $80,000. At $80,000. It's yours, Alex. But for the moment, selling now at $80,000. At $80,000 then, it's yours, Alex. I'll say fair warning now at $80,000. Alex, to you at $80,000. Thank you. Paddle 87. 320 here. It's by Gortius Gildor. He's a beautiful family portrait. Putz family, as we lovingly call them. They're very refined. And I open them here now at $170,000. At $170,000. $180,000 already. At $180,000. At $180,000 here. At $180,000. $190,000 now. $190,000 is the bid. $190,000. 200 is next. At $190 now. At $190,000. Any advance here at $190,000. At $190,000 now. At $190,000 then. Coming in now. $190,000. At $190,000 here. $200,000. Christopher with you now at $200,000. At $200,000. The bid is on the telephone at $200,000. Any advance at $200,000 now. $220,000. To you, George Gordon, at $220,000. At $220,000 now. At $220,000. With you, George, selling at $220,000. At $220,000. Taking a moment to think. At $240,000. Thank you so much. Very calm. At $240,000. It's with you, Christopher. At $260,000. Back to you, George. Thank you so much. At $260,000 here. At $260,000. George Gordon, they're yours, but for the moment, at $260,000. Oh, we're thinking. We are thinking. You're allowed. Tell them I say hello. We're all through. $260,000 then. It's yours, George. Selling now at $260,000 then. Fair warning. Congratulations, George, at $260,000. That is sold at $260,000. Thank you. an early subscriber, a motivated client. Thank you so much. Lot 321 is the next work from our distinguished Connecticut collection. This is Lucas Cranach the Elder in Workshop, Hercules at the Court of Omphale. Opening here now at $550,000. At $550 now. At $550, $600,000, $650,000 already ahead of you now. At $650,000 already. At $650 now. At $650,000. Next bid is $700. At $650 here. At $650,000. Next bid is $700, Brad. At $650,000. At $650 now. At $650 now. At $650,000. Any advance now at $700,000. Thank you, George. It's back to you now at $700,000. At $700. The bids are all on my left at $700,000. Brad, you're through. Thank you so much. The bid is there at $700,000. Selling to you, George, at $700,000. Any advance now at $700,000. I have it on the left, selling here at $700,000. It's ahead of you online, ahead of the room, but with you, George, at $700,000 now. I will sell. I can sell. At $700,000 to you, George. Hammers up now at $700,000. Sold to you at $700,000. Thank you, George. Was that 0001 again? Good. Lot 322. Beautiful, earliest Dutch work by Jacob Cornelis van Uitsanen. This is the Crucifixion, showing here. And I will open us, if I may, at $900,000. At $900,000. At $900,000 and $1 million. And $1 million already now. At $1 million. $1,000,001 to you, Christopher. Thank you. $1,100,000 is the bid. Next bid is 1,2. I have it at $1,000,001 with you, Chris. And selling now at $1,100,000. There it is on my left at $1,000,001. At $1,100,000 for early Utsanen. Selling to you now, Chris, and your bidder at $1,000,001. Any advance here? At $1,100,000. At $1,100,000 now. It's yours, Christopher. I can sell. I will sell at $1,100,000 to you, Chris. I'll say fair warning. Hammers up now at $1,100,000. It's at $1,100,000. Still with you, Chris, at $1,000,001. At $1,000,001. All through. Thank you. Still with you, Chris, at $1,100,000. Hammers up now at $1,000,001. To you, Chris, at $1,000,001. Thank you. 2209. 323 is attributed to Sir Peter Paul Rubens. Beautiful profile portrait. A couple of great profile portraits in view now. And I open us here now for the attributed to Rubens at $170,000, $180,000 already, $180,000, $190,000. $190,000, $200,000 to you, Chloe. Thank you. On your telephone at $200,000. There's the bid at $200,000. 220 is next. Selling to you now at $200,000. At $200,000 now. $220,000 in a new place at $220,000. Thank you. I have it in two places at $220,000. At $220,000. That is with you, George Gordon, $240,000. Now, Chloe, thank you so much. With my distinguished London colleagues at $240,000. There's the bid. At $240,000 now. $260,000 to you, George. At $260,000. $280,000 is next. $280,000 straight away at $280,000. At $280,000 now. $300,000. Thank you, George. At $300,000. Say $320,000, Chloe. At $320,000, you will. At $320,000. At $320,000. At $320,000 now. Still in two places. At $320,000. You would. $350,000. At $350,000 now. Thank you so much. $380,000 is next, Chloe, if you'd like it. At you would. $380,000. At $380,000 now. To you, Chloe, at $380,000. Shall we say $4,000? We will. $400,000. There it is. At $400,000 now. $420,000. At $420,000. Thank you so much, Chloe. At $420,000. At $420,000 now. Both right in my view. Easy. $450,000. At $450,000 now. $480,000, she says with a glance. At 480,000. We're all very friendly to each other, I promise. At 480,000. At 480,000. $500,000. At 500,000 now. Let's say 50. At 500,000. At $500,000. Your favorite bid today. At $525,000. At 525 now. 550. Thank you. $550,000 is the bid now. Back to you, George. Selling here at 550,000. Yeah, 580,000. At 580. 600 would be next, George. I'll take 200. I'll take 20. 580,000. It's with you, Chloe, now at 580. All through? Thank you so much. Valiant. At $580,000. Selling to you, Chloe, at $580,000. Hammers up now at 580. To you at 580, Chloe. Thank you. 81. Thank you very much indeed. Lot 324. I offer you Master of the Female Half-Lengths, Madonna and Child. Beautiful small jewel there. And I can open us at $20,000. At $20,000, $22,000 only. At $22,000 now. At $22,000, $24,000. Online bidder taking it. Thank you so much, online. It's yours now. And selling at $24,000. At $24,000. $26,000, a new place. Thank you, Chris. At $26,000. $28,000 to the online bidder now. At 28, Chris. At 28, 30,000. Thank you. It's yours now, Chris. At $30,000. $32,000. Back online at 32. At 32 now. Would you like 35, Christopher? At $32,000 now. Any advance? At 32,000. I am going to sell it to the online bidder. At 32,000. I will take 35 first from the online bidder, and now 38. Dueling online bids at 38,000. At 38. Chris, would you like 40? Thank you so much. Online, I offer you 40, but I am going to say fair warning, unless there's any advance now, at $38,000. Hammers up then at 38,000. The lot is sold for 38,000. Thank you so much, and that is the paddle 96. Which brings us now to lot 325, property from an important European collection. This is Sir Peter Paul Rubens' Annunciation, a fabulous modello there on panel, wonderful work. And I open us here for the Rubens at $3,200,000. At $3,200,000 now. At $3,200,000. At $3,200,000. At $3,200,000. $3,500,000. $3,500,000. At $3,500,000 now. At $3,500,000. Next bid is $3,800,000. $3,800,000. $4 million. Thank you so much. Gentleman's bid. Good to see you. At $4 million. I have it in the room now at $4 million. Here in New York City, selling at $4 million. Next bid is $4,200,000. At $4 million. I have it seated now at $4 million. Any advance now at $4 million. At $4 million. I have it seated in New York, selling now at $4 million. Any advance at $4 million now. I can sell, and I will, at $4 million. At $4 million now. At $4 million. I can sell, and I will, at $4 million. Unless there's any advance online, in the room, or on the phones, the bid is at $4 million now. I will say fair warning, unless there's any more, at $4 million. Last chance now, and selling at $4 million. It's yours, sir. At $4 million, I'll say fair warning now, in the room at $4 million. Hammers up now, and selling at $4 million. To you at $4 million. That's the paddle 2220. Thank you so much. Very good. Thank you so much. And lot 328 is here now. Dirk Halls and Dirk Van Dalen. This is a married company in a palatial interior. Wonderful, large, signed and dated work. And I open us here, if I may, at $450,000. At 450 now. At $450,000 here. At 450. At 450,000. $480,000 now. At $480,000 now. And advance at 480. At 480, next bid is $500. $500,000. At $500,000 now. Next bid is $550. At $500,000. At $500,000. Any advance now at $500,000. At $500,000. Next bid is $550. At $500,000. At $500,000 now. Any advance at $500,000. Any more now, I'll say fair warning at $500,000. Hammers up then at $500,000. Last chance then at $500,000. Pass at $500,000. That was 328 to 329. This is David Teniers the Younger, The Arrest of Christ. Signed lower right, DT, naturally. And I open us here now for the beautiful work on copper at $50, $55, $60,000. Here with me now at $60,000. At $60,000, already bid. At $60,000. At $60,000. $65,000, thank you, in the room. $70,000 I have. At $70,000. $75,000 in the room, thank you so much. At $75,000. Clears my book, it's with you, sir, now. In the room at $75,000. At $75,000. Any advance? I have it in the room, selling at $75,000. That's $80,000. Thank you, George. It's yours now at $80,000. All through. Thank you so much, George. It's yours now at $80,000. At $80,000. Thank you so much, George. Selling to you now at $80,000. Clears my book. Selling on your phone at $80,000. Thank you so much. Any advance now? Selling to you, George, at $80,000. Hammers up now and selling at $80,000. George, it's yours. It's $80,000. Thank you. 0001. Which brings us to lot 333, property from New York private collector, Jacopo Tintoretto's portrait of a young man wearing a fur-lined cloak. Much admired this week. Thank you, Zola, showing there above all of you. And for the Tintoretto, I will open us at $650,000. At $650 now. At $650,000 here. At $650,000. At $650 now. At $650, coming in now at $650, $700,000. $700,000 I have, $750 now I have, also ahead of you, George. At $750,000. At $750,000, $800,000 with you, Katie. Thank you so much. $800,000 is the bid. At $800,000, it's now with you at $800,000. For the Tintoretto, coming in now at $800. $850 would be next. At $800,000, it's yours, Katie, at $800. At $800,000, $850,000 in a new place. Christopher, thank you. At yours now at $850. At $850. Katie, thank you. $900,000. At $900,000 now. Thank you so much. It's yours, Katie, at $900. $950 would be next. At $900,000. At $900,000. $950,000. Thank you. It's yours, Christopher, at $950. At $950,000. 1 million even would be next, Katie, please. At $950. CTA, it's yours now at $950. $1 million even. There it is. Katie now at $1 million. At $1 million now. Katie, it's yours at $1 million. 1 million one in a new place. 1 million one now. Thank you, Liz. You're in at 1,100,000. At 1 million one. I have it with you, Liz. Hi. At 1 million one. 1 million two. Thank you, Katie. It's yours now at 1 million two. At 1 million two. I have it here in a few places, all on my right. It's already at 1.2, I'm afraid. It's okay, Chris. I've got you. At 1 million two. The bid is with Katie. She would be upset if I handed that one to you. At 1 million two. 1 million three now with Liz. At 1 million three. It's yours, Liz. Thank you. I will take 1,350. At 1 million three. I had a feeling you might ask at some point. 1,350,000. Therefore, Liz, I offer you 1.4 if you'd like it. We'll take it. 1,000,004. It's yours. At 1,000,004. Thank you, Liz. It's yours now at 1,400,000. At 1,000,004. Are you all through, Katie? Thank you so much. Liz, it's yours now, selling at 1,400,000. $1,450,000. Back to you, Chris, at $1,450,000. At $1,450,000, $1,500,000. Thank you so much, Liz. It's yours now at $1,500,000. At $1,500,000. Back to you, Liz, at $1,500,000. At $1,500,000. Liz, it's yours. Selling now at $1,500,000. $1,600,000 is the bid. Back to you, Chris, now at $1,600,000. $1,700,000 now. At $1,700,000 now. It's 1.6, excuse me. Yeah, it's 1,600,000. I got ahead of myself. With you, Liz, at 1.6. Oh no, you bid 1.7. Yeah, sorry, 1.7. 1,700,000. We all through? 1,700,000. Send them my apologies. The bid is with Liz at 1,700,000. All through now. Okay. $1,700,000. The bid is with you, Liz. Thank you so much. It's yours now, selling at $1,700,000. No regrets. All through then. Selling to you, Liz, at $1,700,000. Hammers up at $1,700,000. Selling to $1,750,000 to you, Katie. Back in. $1,750,000. $1,800,000. Back to you, Liz, now. Thank you so much. $1,800,000 now. $1,800,000. With you, Liz. $1,800,000. Katie, don't scare me like that. At $1,800,000. Would you like 50? All through. Okay. Liz, it's yours at $1,800,000. Hammers up now at $1,800,000. That is sold to you. Thank you so much. Paddle 85. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Which brings us swiftly to 340. This is by Peter Bruegel the Younger, The Nest Robber, showing there. And for this rare Bruegel, I open us at $900,000. At $900,000, $950,000 now. $950,000 now. At $950,000. $1 million. Thank you so much. So with you, George, now at $1 million. $1,000,001 now. $1,000,001 now, ahead of you. At $1,000,001 here. At $1,000,001. $1,000,002. Thank you now. George, at $1,200,000. It's with you now, George, at $1,000,002. Here's my book, with you now, selling at $1,200,000. At $1,000,002. $1,000,003 in a new place. George, two Georges. One Bruegel. At $1,000,003. $1,400,000. Thank you so much. We've been here once or twice. At $1,400,000. $1,005,000. Thank you so much, George. At $1,005,000. George Gordon, it's yours. Thank you. At $1,005,000. $1,006,000 is next. George Wachter, if you'd like it. I'll take it. $1,006,000. $1,600,000. At $1,006,000. GG, would you like 1.7? At $1,006,000. It's yours now, George Wachter. I have $1,007,000 on the telephone, ahead of you all. At $1,007,000. It's online now in a new place at $1,007,000. On 1.8. Thank you so much. It's yours. GW at $1,800,000 now. Online, would you like 1.9? At $1,800,000. It's on your telephone. George at $1,008,000. Any advance now at $1,800,000. There is. $1,900,000 is bid. At $1,009,000 now. George, $2 million is the bid. Thank you so much. At $2 million. It's on the telephone. I have it on the telephone and online. But first with you, George, at $2 million. At $2 million now. Any advance now at $2 million. Online, would you like 2.2? You would. $2,200,000 is the bid. At $2,200,000, I'll take it. $2,300,000. You know, he did give me a job. I must. At $2,300,000. At $2,300,000. Online, the bid is there for you at 2.4 if you'd like it. It's only fair. At $2,300,000 now. Any advance at $2,300,000. I'll give you a moment to think, but I am selling on the telephone at $2,300,000. $2,000,004 is bid now. Online taking it now, $2,000,004. 2.5. I'll take it. Yep, at $2,500,000. At $2,500,000 there. Back to you, George, on the telephone. Online, 2.6 is yours if you'd like it. At $2,500,000 now. At $2,500,000. Giving you just a moment to think online. At $2,500,000 for this incredibly rare Bruegel. Selling now at $2,500,000 on your phone, George. I'll give you just a moment to think. I'm going to say fair warning online. At $2,500,000. Still with you, George. Hammers up now at $2,500,000. No regrets online. In the room. Selling to you, George, at $2,500,000. That is sold to you, George, at 2.5. Thank you. And your lot number, please. Your paddle number. It's at the top left, your sheet there.
69.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Lot 341. Next work from Makoni Collection, Tomas Hiepes. Still Life with Strawberries. Showing here. I will open this now at $120,000. At $120,000 now. At $120,000. At 120. Any advance now. 130 here. At 130. 100. Where were we? Was that an online bid? $130,000. Still here. At $130,000. At 130 now. Any advance now at 130,000. At 130,000. $140,000. $140,000. Online, come back to us. At 140,000 now. At $140,000. At $150,000. You're back. At 150,000. Thank you so much. Selling now to you at 150,000. Back with our online bidder at $150,000. At $150,000. Online bidding taking it at $150,000. Unless there's any advance in the room on the phones. At $150,000. Chloe, are you bidding? At $150,000. To you online, it's yours at $150,000. Sold. That is the paddle 125 for $150,000. Lot 343 by Francesco Guardi, the first of two in this morning's sale. This is the first is the Church of San Giorgio Maggiore. Venice, of course, opening here now with some interest at $130,000, $140,000, $150,000 already with me. At $150,000, it's bid. At $150,000 now. At $150,000, $160,000. Alex Bell, thank you so much. At $160,000 now. At $160,000. It's with you, Alex. Thank you so much. At $160,000 here. Taking it now at $160,000. Clears my book. It's yours, Alex. At $160,000. It is with you. At $160,000. Absolutely. At $160,000 now. Any advance at $160,000. At $160,000. It's selling to you, Mr. Bell, at $160,000. Unless there's any advance, I will sell. I can sell at $160,000. We'll be all through then. At $160,000. Very strong. To you, Alex, at $160,000. That's to you, Alex, at $160,000. 70 or 17? Got it. Lot 344 is the next work by Guardi. Piazza San Marco, shown there from the Museo Correr. And we are very grateful to Lowy, who has given us a loaner frame here. If you'd like to purchase this gorgeous frame, with or without the painting, you can let us know. And for lot 344, I open this here now, if I may, at $170,000. At $170,000 now. At $170 here. At $170. At $170. $180,000 now already. $180,000. $180 and $90. $190,000 already now. At $190,000. At $190,000. At $190,000. $200,000. Christopher, to you now. $200,000. At $200,000. It's yours, Chris. At $200,000. Thank you so much. At $200,000. Christopher Apostle, yours now and selling at $200,000. At $200,000 now. Any advance at $200,000. At $200,000. The bid is with you, Christopher. $220,000. Back to you, Chloe, now at $220,000. In a new place at $220,000. At $220,000. $240,000. Thank you. At $240,000 now. It's with Christopher at $240,000. Can we get it to 240, please? Thank you. 240,000. Back with you, Chris, at 240. At 240,000. Chloe, would you like 260? At $240,000. Any advance now? At 240,000. Selling 2 now. Christopher, at 240,000. Would you like 260, Chloe? At $240,000 now, I am going to sell at $240,000. 250,000. I will take. I took 250 from her, so I'll take 260 from you, if you'd like it. At $250,000 now. To you, Chloe Stead, at 250,000. Thank you so much. $260,000. At $260,000. I'm going to ask for 280 next, Chloe, please. At 260,000. At 260 now. With you, Chris, and selling at 260,000. Any more now at $260,000. Last chance now, all through. To you, Chris. Fair warning now at $260,000. Christopher, the glory is yours, sir, at 260. 280,000 with the hammer. Nope, 260,000. We're selling that to Christopher at $260,000. Thank you so much. Paddle 98. Very good. Now, lot 345 is by Cornelis de Vos. A much admired work this week, Portrait of a Young Girl at the Virginal. For the Cornelis de Vos, I am opening at $500,000 now. At $500,000. At $500,000. $550,000 already now. $600,000 straight in with you, George. At $600,000. At $600,000. The bid is yours, George, at $600,000. Next bid is $650,000. At $600,000. $650,000. Calvin, you're in. Thank you so much. At $650,000. At $650,000. It's yours, Calvin. $700,000. Back to you, Chris. Once again, at $700,000 for this beautiful, beautiful portrait. At $700,000. $750,000 to you, Calvin. At $750,000. At $750,000. It's yours, Calvin. At $750,000. $800,000. Thank you, Chris. It's yours now at $800,000. With UCTA at $800,000. At $800,000 now. At $800,000. $850,000. I had ahead of you, Calvin. It's with George now at $850,000. $900,000. Thank you so much. It's yours now at $900,000. $950,000. Back to you, George. At $950,000 already. At $950,000 here. It's with you, George, at $950,000. $1 million even. It's the bid. $1 million to you, Chris. Who will say 1-1? At $1 million now. It's yours, Chris. At $1 million. At $1 million. The bid is there. With you, Christopher Apostle. Selling now at $1 million. $1,000,001 in a new place. Liz, thank you so much. $1,000,001. There it is. At $1,000,001. It's on my right at $1,000,001. Yours, Liz, at 1-1 now. 1-2. Thank you. $1,000,002. It's yours. 1-3. Thank you so much, Liz. At $1,300,000. There it is. At $1,003,000. Chris, say 1-4, please. At $1,003,000. At $1,300,000. With you, Liz. Thank you so much. At $1,003,000 now. 1-4 would be next. At $1,003,000. You have all the time you need, my friend. At $1,300,000. Selling to you, Liz, at $1,300,000 now. $1,004,000 is the bid. I heard it. Not sure if you did, but I did. At $1,004,000 now. $1,005,000. Elizabeth, at $1,500,000. At $1,500,000. There's the bid at $1,005,000. Thank you, Liz. At $1,005,000. $1,005,000 is the bid, yes. Any advance, Chris? At $1,500,000? At $1,005,000 now. $1,006,000. Thank you very much. $1,600,000. The bid is yours, sir, at $1,006,000. $1,007,000. Back to you, Liz, now at $1,007,000. For this incredibly beautiful portrait, might I repeat, at $1,007,000. At $1,700,000. It's yours, Liz, at $1,007,000. We all through, Christopher. Thank you so much. At $1,700,000. Liz, the bid is yours, selling now at $1,700,000. Calvin all through, Chris all through, the room, no regrets, at $1,700,000. The bid is with you, Liz, and I will sell at $1,700,000. Liz, it's yours at 1.7. Thank you. Paddle 72. Lot 349 is by Ribera, St. Joseph. And for the Ribera, Lot 349, I open us, if I may, at $80,000 now. At $80,000, $85,000, at $85,000 here. At $85,000. Any advance then at $85,000, $90,000 now. At $90,000. At $90,000 now. Any more? At $90,000. At $90,000 here. At $90,000. And $95,000 now. At $95,000. Any advance at $95,000, $100,000 even. There's the bid online at $100,000 now. With our online bidder at $100,000. Any more? Selling to you online at $100,000. Unless there's any advance, I can't sell to the online bidder, and I will. At $100,000. It's yours online, I see you, at $100,000. Selling to you then, fair warning, at $100,000. Online, it's yours for $100,000 to paddle number 125. Which brings us to lot 354 by George Stubbs, Bay Cobb, with an adorable King Charles Spaniel, showing here. And for the Stubbs, I'm going to open us, if I may, at $70,000. At $70,000, $75,000 now. $75,000 here. $80,000 already online. Thank you so much. $85,000 just ahead of you online. At $85,000. At $85,000. It's ahead of you online. Now with you at $90,000. Online bidding taking it at $90,000, $95,000. Thank you so much, Calvin. It's yours at $95,000. Calvin, now you have it at $95,000. $100,000 online all around. I see you at $100,000. Thank you so much, Calvin. At $110,000. It's yours at $110,000. $130,000 now. Sorry, $120,000. It's yours, Brad Bentoff. $130,000 online. Online has it now. $130,000. $140,000. I have it with Calvin first. At $140,000 in a few places. At $140,000, $150,000 online now. At $150,000. $160,000. Back to you, Calvin, at $160,000. $170,000. I had it with Brad first. It's ahead of you online. It's yours, Brad. Mr. Bentoff at $170,000, $180,000. Back to you, Calvin. $180,000, $190,000 online. Online, clicking away. At $190,000, $200,000. Back to you, Brad. Thank you. At $200,000. $220,000 is next. $220,000, there it is. At $220,000. With you, Calvin, at $220,000. $240,000. Yes, at $240,000. $260,000 online. Online now, taking it at $260,000. Brad, say $280,000. Thank you. It's yours now at $280,000. Phone bidder has it now at $280,000. Calvin, would you like three? At $280,000. Any more now at $300,000. Thought you might. Thank you. George Calvin at $300,000. At $300,000. $320,000. Back to you, Brad. At $320,000 now. At $320,000. $350,000 now. At $350,000. Two phones. Online, perhaps waiting. $380,000. Back to you, Brad. At $380,000. At $380,000 now. $400,000 even. Thank you. At $400,000. At $400,000 now. Calvin, it's yours at $400,000. $420,000 would be next, Brad. It's yours now. $420,000. Thank you. At $420,000. At $420,000 now. Calvin, $450,000. All here on my left. At $450,000. At $450,000. George Calvin at $450,000. At $450,000. Calvin's still with you at $450,000. Brad, would you like $480,000? At $450,000. We're thinking. But it's with you, Brad, with you, Calvin, excuse me, selling now at $450,000, online, last chance, at $450,000. Last chance now, Brad. Selling to you, Calvin. Thank you so much. Yours, Calvin, at $450,000. To you for $450,000. Thank you. Paddle 96. Lot 355 is sold without reserve. Paul Delaroche. Study for his famous Sir John Bridges for the execution of Lady Jane Grey in the National Gallery. There it is. I do have some interest, not surprisingly. Already, I'm going to bid up at $9,000. At $9,000. Who would like 10? At $9,000 here in my book now, at $9,000. At $9,095, $10,000 I have. Thank you so much. $10,000 here with me in my book. I have 10 already. 11 online, 12 in my book. 13, 14 I have ahead of you all at $14,000 now. At $14,000. 15, 16. At $16,000 in my book. 17, 18. 18 here in the book. 19, 20. Pre-registered in the book. A real paper book. $22,000. It's yours, George, now. Selling to you at $22,000. At $22,000. It's yours, sir. At $22,000. Clears my book, my actual book. At $22,000 now. Selling to you, George Wachter, at $22,000. Online, would you like a bid, perhaps? At $22,000. Any advance now at $22,000. Selling to you, George, at $22,000. George, it's yours. Fair warning now at $22,000. To you, George, at $22,000. Paddle 61. Thank you. Lot 356 is by Gustave Courbet. Please note, the frame is featured online. That is featured online is the frame in which the painting is being sold. It is currently in a frame provided by Gillen Lagodich, which is available, of course, like many things here, for purchase. Thank you. I hope I said that right. Okay. Lot 356 is by Courbet. And I can open us here for the painting at $450,000. At $450,000. Thank you. $450,000. $480,000. $480,000 now. At $480,000. Any advance now at $500,000 with you, Katie, at $500,000. Thank you. It's yours now. It's ahead of you online. It's with Katie Kremnitzer at $500,000. Thank you so much. At $500,000. $550,000 online now. Taking it at $550,000. I have you online. Would you like $600,000, Katie? At $550,000. At $550,000 now. Online bidder has it now at $550,000. At $550,000 with our online bidder now. I'll give you a moment to talk, deliberate, and think. But I'm selling it to the online bidder at $550,000. It's a shake of the head. Thank you so much. Online now, it's yours at $550,000. Selling to you at $550,000. Hammers up now at $550,000. Thank you so much, Katie. With you online at $550,000. Sold at $550,000. Paddle number 88. Which brings us already, wasn't that fast? To the August Strindberg, the last lot in this morning's sale. If I may, please see the online catalog for updated cataloging. Always updating our cataloging. And I open us here now at $3 million. $3 million now for the Strindberg. At $3 million here. At $3 million. At $3 million now. At $3 million. 3-2 would be next. At $3 million here. In advance at $3 million. At $3 million here. At $3 million now. In advance now with $3 million. At $3 million now. Any more now with $3 million. $3 million two. At $3,200,000. At $3,200,000. Any advance now at $3 million two. At $3,200,000. Any more now at $3 million two. $3 million five. At $3,500,000. At $3 million five. Any advance now at $3,500,000. Unless there's any advance, I will say fair warning here for the Strindberg at $3,500,000. Hammers up now at $3,500,000. That's a pass at $3,500,000. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Please rejoin us at 2 o'clock for our Part 2 sale. We hope you'll join us. Thank you for coming.